Hey everyone, I want to talk a moment about me and how it is that I actually have clients from all over the United States and some internationally without doing a bunch of advertising. Let's start with one. I tried advertising for different things and none of them panned out for me. I've advertised my services on Google. I've advertised my services on Facebook. And I rarely get a click. I rarely get someone other than a scammer when I'm advertising. What has worked for me is that I travel across the entire United States. And I was traveling for my professional job, right? And as I traveled, I met people. And as I met people, they would end up in my office asking me about my other stuff, my gift. People who were looking for, about trying to have a baby, trying to get in relationships, trying to get out of relationships, having lost a loved one, all kinds of things. So over the last 30 years, I have built up these people as clients who actually started out as co-workers, most of them. And then those people would tell someone else about me. And so most of the people that I actually interact with are referrals. So I help someone and then they tell someone else about all the many things that I do. Because I do so many things, I use every last gift that was given to me in this lifetime. And therefore, I help on a whole spectrum of things, right? So once I help someone, they send someone else to me. This is why I say word of mouth is the absolute best advertising that you can do. Sure, you can advertise and get people through traditional means, and if that works for you, great. But a lot of times, people don't believe things. I literally had someone reach out to me on TikTok, and she was like, hey, my family member passed away and I want to connect with them. And so she wanted to test me. And first and foremost, I don't do anything for free. And so I was like, not really going to deal with it. But Spirit actually spoke to me and I went back and said something to her, which turns out to be a joke. But they actually gave me the name of her sister who passed away. Then she was like, oh, wait a minute. That's my sister's name. So again, because I don't work for free, right? All the money that I get is an energy exchange, and it is also my way of traveling and helping people all over this world. So if I do everything for free, I would never be able to help anyone, which is another side story for those of you who are actually in business about not doing things for free. So then, of course, when people find out stuff like, oh, you really are gifted, oh, this does work, or they get my herbal teas and they're like, oh, wait, that really helped. And they get it because someone else told them, right? Not someone they trusted. Not that I told them this works. During the pandemic, I was like, I have a tea for you guys, blah, blah, blah. People were like, no. Some other people got my tea, it worked, and then, bam, other people started ordering my tea. Right? I don't even have my tea listed on my website because I don't even send it to everybody. Because most of the time when I make a batch, I already have orders for it. So I know they're already sold. So why advertise it? Right? And I don't make batches all the time because I'm traveling. So I have to actually be stopped in the area long enough. And I literally travel with all of my stuff with me, all of my herbal supplies, everything, so it's a lot. So I say all that to say this. When you are working with someone and you actually give them what they need in their life and you actually help them, they will in turn tell other people about what you have done. The ones who do not are the ones that I do not work with again. Because I say, if what I did for you was of value, the best way for you to support me is to share it with other people. And if you are going to keep the gift to yourself, then I do not wish to help you, right? Because I'm here to help the world. I'm not just here to help one person. So if you want to keep me to yourself, we can't. That would be a one transaction deal, right? We don't go back. And it's not about money. It's about reach. So if I'm not able to reach someone else after reaching you, then that means that you weren't willing to share for whatever reason. You don't like the fact that you got the results. You think it was bad for you to get the results the way you got the results. Whatever, you're afraid of what people are going to think of you. Great. That means that now is not the time for us to continue a business relationship. All right. So for those of you who are in the spiritual business, and you do a lot of things, like I do Reiki, herbalism, energy shifting, yoga, psychic channeling, counseling, coaching, all of those different things, helping people escape narcissists, all of that kind of stuff, telling people their future if they're trying to have a baby, clearing up blockages so that the baby can come here from the other side, all that kind of stuff. And you're finding it hard to get people who are willing to share your services, maybe change who you're doing the services for, right? If you're working with people who won't spread the word, stop working with them. When you stop working with them, you'll find they will ask you why, and you have to be honest and tell them, well, you aren't spreading the word. And a lot of times they will say, well, I don't want people in my business. Okay, that's fine, but this is my business, and you have to make sure they know that this is your business, right? Okay, so I hope this information helps somebody. And it is glorious rain today, and this week I am in this is Virginia Beach, so we'll see where I'm at as time goes on, because I'm all over the place. I go a lot of different places, so as I make my way up this East Coast, I'll be back on the West Coast at some time, guys. So West Coast, I'll be hitting y'all up. All right, then, have a lovely day. If you're getting some rain like me, walk out in it. I'm getting ready to walk out in this when I get through making this video. Bye.